Okay, so getting back to the video to vent the front axle on the Kubota tractor. I seen where different people had posted that they had vented the front axle to keep pressure from building up in there and creating a leak at the seals, various seals on the front end right here where the front wheel turns. And so I went through, ordering this piece like I showed you, and machining it out, and blah, 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 doing all that. Then when I went to go run the hose, I started looking at where the other hoses ran underneath the tractor, and went through all the trouble of getting stainless steel doodads and hose clamps and getting it all on here where it looked real nice and everything, and started routing it up, and I didn't like the way I routed it right here, and so I decided to go up underneath there and look a little further, and you're not going to believe this, but the axle in this tractor is already vented, and the hose that vents it, I'm going to turn you up this way. And the hose that vents it is right here, okay? And let's see if we can zoom in on it a little bit. But it connects in here to this piece of hard pipe, and that hard pipe is turned upside down, comes out right there, and that is the vent. And it's definitely the vent because this is the other end of this hose, and when I blow in one, I get air out the other. So that was kind of a waste of a project, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I learned something. I learned that my Kubota tractor has already got a vented front axle. And that's crazy. My son, he had said something about, oh, well, a lot of the front ends on the Kubota tractors are vented, Dad. You don't need to do that. And I didn't listen. I'm as hard-headed as he is. Anyway, I'm going to take all this back off and put it back like it was, because there's no need in having it on there. And I guess that's a good thing. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Basically what I was going to do is I was just going to run this up into the compartment and tie it off. And, either flip the hose upside down, or I was going to just put a filter on the end of the hose to filter it to keep it from sucking dust down in there. So, if your Kubota tractor doesn't have a vent tube in it, I would check it first, but if it doesn't have one, you wanted to stick one in it, this will be a way to do it. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you no longer. I appreciate you watching the video, and try not to give me too many thumbs downs for spending all this time making something that I didn't need. Alright, have a good day. Alright, one thing I did find out though is I pulled this hose off, and I blew down through here just, with my mouth, and it did come out down there, but this hoop right here, I pushed this wire up in there and bugs came out of it, almost like it's something had built a nest up in there, some type of a bug or something had built a nest up inside this. I need dirt daubers and stuff. They will go up into little places like this and pile dirt. and that could have stopped this thing up. So I had a lot of stuff come out of it, but I think there's still stuff in there, because this even as small as this piece of wire is, it doesn't quite want to turn that corner right there. So I'm probably going to have to get the air compressor over here and put up against there and blow down through there and blow that thing out. So, you know, the video is not a total bust, not a total waste of time, because, you know, look on your tractor and see if that front axle is vented, and it should go around, you know, it should hook into like this right here. Tube hooks on there, and then that thing bends down, and this obviously is stopped up, because like I said, when I shoved this piece of wire in there, all kinds of stuff fell out of it. Dirt, spiders, a bunch of little junk. So anyway, not a total waste of viewing time, I guess.